Hi Aries, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your July 2021 monthly tarot forecast. This is a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you are a cross watcher, you might be able to resonate with some of these messages. So guys, I would like to say welcome to all of you. Thank you so much for joining me here today. A couple of little announcements. The way that I'm going to be doing the clarifying, I'm just switching it up just a little bit, trying to get these readings a little bit shorter, trying to cut down on the time just a little bit. Also, guys, for the month of July, what I'm doing is a giveaway. I'm giving away this beautiful deck, the Lover's Oracle. It's a brand new deck. It's wrapped. And it's very simple on how you can enter to win this deck. I will actually be talking about that later on, so stay tuned till the end of the reading. What does the sign of Aries have? Okay. Wow, look at these majors. Wow. So we have the Magician crossed by Judgment. At your foundation, I have the Strength card. In the recent past, we have the Hermit. What does the sign of Aries have coming up in the month of July 2021, please? The sign of Aries. What does the sign of Aries have coming up in the month of July? And guys, all the decks that I am using, they are listed below along with the links for you to purchase them if you are interested. If you haven't checked out your How Your Person Feels, that playlist is listed below as well. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles. It is sideways. Let's see. Aries, what does the sign of Aries have coming up in the month of July, please? Aries. Okay. The Queen of Cups, okay. Cards are just coming right out. So these two are almost completely in the reverse. Not entirely, but for some of you, you could be dealing with an air sign, possibly a Virgo. Let's see. Aries, July 2021, please. So now we just need a final outcome, and this will be energy that you're dealing with at the end of July going into August. For Aries, please, what is the final outcome? Okay, we have the Hanged Man. The overall energy for you guys for the month is the Three of Cups, which can represent reunion, so you could be reuniting with someone. It just might be a more social month for you, Aries. You could be getting out more. Could be celebrating something in particular. Let's see. Okay, wow. So we have the Three of Cups. We have the Sun. And there's another page. So I definitely see communication coming in here. This is very positive. So if you are reuniting with an old friend, could be a Leo for some of you. We do have strength at your foundation, so definitely could be a Leo for some of you, Aries. And I get the Leo's-Aries connection all the time. But this is very positive. I see you very happy, Aries. I see you going out. Maybe making some new friends. With the Sun, I see you shining bright. Others just drawn to you. You actually might be making a couple of new friends here in the month of July. Your energy is just really positive. Okay, and if you're single, I think that you have a couple of choices in love. But yeah, I mean, the energy is just so positive. So positive. We have the Page of Wands here. I think you're excited. You're excited to be going out. You're excited to reunite with someone. Or for those of you that are making new friends, you could be making a new friend. This could be with a fire sign. Definitely. Maybe someone who's younger, but doesn't have to be. Okay, so there's the Seven of Cups. We have the Nine of Wands. Some of you, Aries, those of you that are maybe possibly going on a date, or if you are reuniting with someone, some of you, this definitely could be a reconciliation. You might be trying something again with somebody. This might be like the last try for those of you that are reconciling with like an ex, or even making up with a friend. Maybe there was a falling out. This definitely for many of you can be like the last try. Now some of you are maybe going on a date. You definitely could have met this person online. Nothing wrong with that. We see you manifesting something new. You have everything you need when it comes to making this happen, needing to be confident here. And some of you, you're being called. You're definitely going to feel inspired to maybe make some moves here right at the start of the month. I'd say within the first week. Aries, this is you definitely making some moves here. You're manifesting something new. Some of you, this is a new friend. Others, this is a reconciliation. You know, if a relationship was exhausting for you, some of you, Aries, you definitely could be letting go of a friendship and making maybe new friends. That's not for everybody, but if a relationship has been very draining, and that could be romantic or not, that could be a friendship, that could be your social circle. If something was draining, the challenge is letting it go. But some of you, I feel like you will, especially if it was draining. Some of you that I'm reading for, you definitely could have taken a break from a relationship. We have the Hermit in the recent past, which was you spending time alone. For those of you that met someone online, you could have been watching them, researching them, checking this person out. We do have Strength at your foundation. You have some very patient energy here that you were working with in the past, so June definitely could have been a slower paced month. Some of you may be more focused on work, school if you go to school, learning something new. For those of you where you landed a new job, or maybe you went back to school, or that's something you're doing here. You might meet a new group of people. That could be how you're making a new friend or friends. With the Three of Cups here, it's a very social month. And we do have the Page of Pentacles crowning you. So with the Page of Pentacles and the Hermit, I really see you learning. So those of you that are manifesting something new, no matter what that is, I see you really being invested in this. I see you learning. I see you online doing a lot of research. You might actually be lacking in the sleep department. For some of you, I see you lacking in the sleep department. Could be that, yeah, you're maybe working, could be working full-time, or maybe even working a couple of jobs now. But then you're doing something else on the side. For some of you, I feel like you're a little tired, so definitely needing to catch up on your sleep. It could be that you're going out with friends. That's not for all of you, but for some of you, I feel like you are a little tired. And the energy has been pretty slow that you've been dealing with. It's been pretty slow. Some of you are making a pretty important decision. This is life-changing. So do you want to revive something, Aries, or do you want to start something new? This is pretty big, and you could be doing your research because, you know, this is such an important decision. Now, some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio. We have the Queen of Cups here. This is energy around the second week. Definitely could be dealing with a Scorpio. We have very strong Scorpio, very strong Leo, possibly another Aries, possibly a Virgo. But those of you that had to make a decision, if you've put it off, here around the second week, with the Queen of Cups energy, this is you maybe feeling more emotional. You definitely could be listening to your heart. Now, prior, maybe you were holding back, maybe you were resisting, maybe being compassionate towards someone, or trying to hold back from making a decision, judging someone, taking your time, doing some research. But here around the second week, we see you more emotional. We see you leaning towards following your heart here at this time, maybe making more emotional decisions here at this time. And I do feel like there is an offer. There is an offer that's coming in, but maybe you don't feel the connection with this person as strong as you once did, for those of you that this is on the love front, or if you are considering reconciling with somebody. Could be that you guys go out and maybe you feel like the effort isn't there. With the Knight of Cups in the reverse, we have the King of Swords and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So you definitely may go out with this person. Could be a friend as well. And maybe things feel off. You might not trust this person. For those of you where this is an ex or a friend, maybe there was a falling out. You may feel like this person is not putting in enough effort, you know? They're not trying maybe as hard as they were in the past. King of Swords in the reverse. He tends to, you know, not be the most fair individual. He's not the most honest in the reverse. Now, some of you may resonate more with him upright. But the King of Swords, no matter what, King of Swords is definitely someone who is emotionally detached, maybe emotionally unavailable. And here, for you females, we have the Queen of Cups energy here around the second week. So you definitely could be dealing with someone who is not on the same page as you. Maybe you feel like they're not putting in enough effort. You know, this person could have actually been courting you prior. You know, they might have actually put in a lot of effort, and now you just feel like, you know, they're not trying as hard. That's really what I'm getting. Now, those of you that date women, you could be dealing with a water sign here at this time. Some of you, you might be trying to cut someone off. But we see you judging someone. We see you taking your time. We see you holding back prior. I think that you're waiting to see what somebody is going to do next. Really. Also, I think that some of you are definitely checking someone out online. You know, maybe trying to get more information about this person. We have the Two of Cups in the hopes and fears. So, I mean, you want a relationship. You're definitely ready. You're definitely open, but I think you're trying to figure out, you know, if this is the right path, if this is the right way to go. And then energy going into August, we do have the Hanged Man. which is you gaining that fresh perspective. You definitely may see things very different from here at the start versus at the end of the month. You definitely may see things very different, especially about a love interest, maybe feeling as though they're not putting in enough time, energy, effort. But let's do some clarifying. Let's look at the Hanged Man for Aries, please. It could be that you guys are not communicating enough, especially those of you where you've met someone online or you're reconnecting with somebody. It could be through maybe messages, emails, something like that. Because I see the communication lacking. So poor communication or not enough communication. Some of you possibly dealing with a Capricorn. I keep getting the Page of Pentacles, which is, for me, it's Capricorn. Let's look at the King of Swords. Let's look at the King of Swords. Please clarify the King of Swords in the reverse, please. Two of Pentacles, another Capricorn card. So many of you dealing with a Capricorn. Let's look at the Knight of Cups in the reverse, please. Okay, so if this person is not making as much effort, it could be because they're scared. They're nervous, they're scared. We have the Eight of Swords. Let's look at Judgment here. Wow, okay, there's the Empress. You definitely could be dealing with possibly a Taurus, a Libra, a Scorpio, an Aries, a Virgo. We have the Hermit again, just jumping out. I wasn't even clarifying anything. But here we have the Hermit. Let's look at the Three of Cups. Don't listen to gossip. If you are hearing gossip here in the month of July, do some fact checking. Definitely don't just judge someone based off, you know, what you heard. Maybe you heard something in the recent past. This is you maybe looking into things a little bit more. Let's look at the Three of Cups. Okay, we have the Hierophant. We have the Nine of Pentacles. So a Taurus definitely could be significant. Yeah, with the Hierophant and the Nine of Pentacles, some of you maybe you're newly divorced, or maybe you just ended a long-term relationship. Nine of Pentacles is very independent energy. Okay, so looking at the Hermit here in the recent past, I have the Seven of Swords and the Page of Cups. So you could have learned that someone lied to you. Two of Wands. Maybe someone started to pursue you, Aries, and they could have actually still been dealing with an ex or something like that. Or, you know, it could be the other way around. Maybe you found out that someone is married or they've been with someone for a long time. Now, just make sure this is not gossip. Again, make sure it's not gossip. But here we have the Hermit, we have the Seven of Swords and the Page of Cups. This is you possibly hearing from someone or hearing something, and we see you doing a lot of research, looking for answers, definitely. Could be researching, could be a Leo, could be a Virgo, could be a love interest or someone who is trying to come back in, Aries. We see you definitely checking this person out. And that's why you're not moving forward with this person, because there's more information that is needed. I see you very much in your head, though. You're thinking about this quite a bit. Definitely could be overthinking. And, you know, if this person is a King of Swords in the reverse, but Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, possibly Virgo. Could be that they're juggling. You may find out that they're in a relationship. So you definitely want to do your research. I think that many of you already have been, but just continue until you find what it is that you're looking for. It's quite the interesting read. Let's pull you an overall guidance card. Aries, please, for the month of July. What is the additional guidance for Aries, please, for July? And remember, Aries, if this is not you, if this is not your story, this could be a friend. This could be someone who is important, someone in your life, something that they're dealing with. Okay. All right, now let's look at career, which I don't see you struggling, that's for sure. Many of you that I'm reading for, you're actually in a good place, and we see you manifesting even more abundance. I do see a new opportunity here. You do have to be patient. For some of you, this could be something with like a lawsuit. I see money coming in, but I see you making very slow progress with this. Something is very slow moving, but we do see more money coming in. Okay. All right, now let's look at your love life. For Aries, please. And this is the deck that I'm actually giving away. Looking at Aries' love life. Additional guidance for Aries. Okay, wow. All right, one last message for Aries. Looking at their love life. For me, the Queen of Cups is open. So I'm definitely reading for some Aries where the feminine, if this is you, we see you open, but you're dealing with someone who is definitely very fearful, not putting in enough effort. Now, remember, this can change. You know, energy can always change. Looking at, okay. Wow, okay. All right, so the overall guidance we have for you is a blessing on your family. This is number 15. And then a blessing on your day. So some of you are definitely dealing with a Taurus. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn, possibly a Leo, possibly a Virgo. But with this combination, there's a blessing that's coming in for your family. And some of you, what I'm getting with this is there's going to be some sort of reunion. So this could be with your mother. This could be a grandmother. There may have been something going on with a family member. We have the Hermit twice. We have these pages. You may be a mother, or maybe you're dealing with a motherly figure. It could be your mother, your grandmother, a woman in your life. It could be that somebody here in the month of July, somebody could be recovering, and maybe they're recovering in a facility, could be a hospital, something like that. And if you haven't seen this person for a while, the Three of Cups is representing you guys reuniting, coming together, and it's going to be a very joyous occasion there with the sun. It could be something with a child as well. So those of you that don't resonate with that, maybe if you're pregnant or someone around you is pregnant, it could be that you're going to their baby shower. There could be a specific event or a celebration that is taking place in that particular day. Things are going to go quite well. It's going to be a very happy occasion. Now, some of you could be starting a family. Maybe this is something you've been trying to do, or if you are partnered, it could be that you guys are making a decision to do that here in the month of July. Looking at career, we have focus on your priorities. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. So here in July, Aries, we see you focusing more on your priorities, whatever that is for you. For some of you, it's maybe starting a family. Others, it could be coming together with someone, coming back together with someone. This could be your family coming back together. Others, this may be work, because we see you pretty focused on something in particular. And I feel like for some of you, this is something you were studying. This is something you're looking at. This is definitely something that has your attention, and I think you're still very focused on this here in July. I think you were prior, and you still are. And it definitely could be finances for some of you. It says financial challenges are affecting this connection. So this is looking at your relationships, your love life. So if you are partnered, it could be that, you know, there's been some stuff going on the financial front for either you or your partner. You could be figuring out, you know, what really matters most here in the month of July. We have embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. So, those of you that are reviving a connection, I see it growing. It definitely could be a slow process. You might just be planting the seed here at the start of the month, but we see you open. Now, maybe the person that you're dealing with, could be that some of them maybe have just gotten out of a relationship, something like that. It might definitely take this person that you're dealing with some time to warm up, and it could be that they're going through some stuff on the job front or something financial. But embrace. Through each other, you find missing pieces. So there needs to be communication, more communication. Maybe you opening up with this person. Things might make sense when you do that. And then we also have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So those of you that, you know, were hoping to meet someone, some of you could meet someone online. I definitely see some of you going on a date here in July. Others, you could be coming back together with somebody. There's definitely a strong attraction. And yeah, I think that this is a very blessed union. It's just that either you or this person or both of you are going through some stuff financially, or maybe something on the job front. And for many of you, that's this King of Swords. So that could be you if you're the Aries man, or this is the person you're dealing with. It could be that you don't have 100% of their focus. You know, their focus is maybe elsewhere, and it also could be that they're trying to overcome some fear here. They might have like a fear of rejection, something like that. So I think the more understanding you are, Aries, you definitely may be able to get this person to open up more. to let their guard down, to maybe feel more comfortable, definitely. And if you were waiting on some sort of news in particular, anything work related, anything financial, or anything to do with family or the home, we see that coming in. Could be school as well. We see that coming in. Some of you are waiting on this information, this news. And we do see you hearing something by the end of the month. So yeah, it's a very nice reading, Aries. All right, so with the giveaway, this is the deck that I'm giving away, the Lover's Oracle. It's a brand new deck. Beautiful deck. This is what the cards look like. And so all you have to do, Aries, to enter this drawing is comment below. Let me know that you'd like to enter the drawing. Make sure that you're subscribed and give this video a thumbs up. That's all you have to do. It's as simple as that. And what I'm going to do is on July 30th, so the last day of July, I'm going to be making a video that's going to be very short, just announcing the winner. So make sure you are subscribed, and also make sure that you're seeing my videos. So click the little bell, hit all for notifications, and that's it. That's how you are entered for this giveaway. All right, guys, I hope that you found this reading helpful. Have a great month.